This is my favorite one. I love nudibranchs the most. Okay, they're my favorite animal, and they have the most coolest way of mating. All right, guys, 10-part series all about making babies with marinebiologymel. Okay, so nudibranchs are awesome. Okay, nudibranchs, if you don't know, I'm gonna flash one up here. Nudibranchs are ultimately snails that don't have shells. They're like naked snails. Okay, so already it's perfect for this type of theme around making babies. Okay, so nudibranch means actually like naked, nudie, and then branch means gills. So they means that their gills are out. They just have their gills dangling out on the outside of their body. I love that about them. They're so bold. So it's like, who cares? This is my most vital organ. I'm just gonna put it on the outside of my body and not put a shell around it because I'm free. Okay, but how do they make babies? Here's the thing. Nudibranchs are very slow, as you would imagine with any snail. Pretty slow. Actually, a lot of these snails in their same family are all the same in that they are all hermaphroditic. Hermaphrodites means that they are both male and female at the same time. And so no matter which other nudibranch they run into, they will be able to mate with them. So say if they only run into one other nudibranch their entire lives because they're so slow, they will be able to mate and copulate with them. But what's cool how they do that is that they're like a little slug. But then they actually have something called a genital pore on the side of their body. And ultimately from there, they will mate up with one another. They'll kind of like C-shape each other and then mate with one another. And in some species, they will bite each other's parts off so that they can't mate with anyone else. And this is a way of making sure that their genes can like translate to the next generation. So they C-shape, they hug, sort of, but then it ends kind of aggressively with the nibbling. Ultimately, they both fertilize one another. Isn't that amazing? I also just love that because they're so slow, they have to just mate with anyone they find. Anyway, I think that's so cute. Now, from there, nudibranchs lay the most gorgeous egg ribbons. So they don't just like lay those eggs anywhere. They don't carry them around. They lay them out in these like beautiful long ribbons. And depending on the shape and size and color of those ribbons, you can actually tell the species, even if you can't see the animal. Because sometimes as I'm diving, I'll go looking around and I'll be able to see these beautiful ribbons of nudibranch eggs, but I look around and I can't see the nudibranch. And that's but you can still determine what species it is based on the eggs that they've laid and how they've laid it and the color and the ribbon look. And they're so beautiful. I love nudibranchs and everything about them. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you have, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about nudibranchs and their making babies approach. But then it ends kind of aggressively with the nibbling.